Gary, congratulations. That makes it the perfect Easter weekend by my book. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it does, in terms of points. And that's what the main aim is, isn't it? We've said this before these two games. We need to start getting points, and 3 points is always the target. And to come away with 6 from this weekend, we have to be pretty pleased with that.
What did you make of the team's performance?
Yeah, it was a different type of performance, which we knew it would, to Fridays. And a quick turnaround and everything, but I thought it was a more gritty performance today that we had to put in, just the way the conditions were and sort of knowing what we were going to face. So we're facing a bit different to Barnsley, a lot of direct passes over our diagonals across our. So we had to be strong with that. I thought overall we dealt with their threat really well. We scored good goals at really good times. The only one disappointing was obviously their goal, which at that moment put it back to a bit of pressure, but Danny's free kick was fantastic. Like I said, good goal at the right time, fantastic finish. But I think overall, again, we deserved the 3 points, which was pleasing, and we had to dig in, to play 2 games in a long period, and I didn't make too many changes, obviously, to start with, and then bringing fresh legs on. I thought the players deserve a lot of credit from this weekend. I think we've seen their character and the belief that is within come out in these 2 games, and that's really pleasing to see for everyone, for our fans and for everyone involved.
Yeah, so much so that I think that was the first time we scored 3 goals at home all season, so yeah, that was really pleasing.
No, great, and goals win games, don't they? But I think just more pleased with the way, the attitude and the desire and sort of like that spirit that's coming out in these 2 performances. And that's great for the players to see themselves, that they got it within. It's great for our fans to see that, because obviously in these situations, the number one demand is to see that players giving everything for that shirt. And I think our players over these 2 games have really shown that. Now we need to obviously have a little bit of a reset, a break, but then we've got another game coming. We need to continue. We're still in relative trouble. We're easing that, but we need more points. So the mindset's for more, and we'll have a couple days reset, refresh, and then we get ready to go again for Blackpool.
Yeah, and the one real moment of adversity, like you said, when they hit back to make it 2-1, it seemed like there was no real panic out there, which is really good to see.
And that was good to see. And maybe in the previous 2 games before where that had happened, we didn't react well enough to that situation. And so I was really delighted today to see when that goal did go back in and increase that pressure a little bit more. We didn't panic. We continued doing what we're doing, and then obviously Danny, sealed the result for us. So yeah, it's been a fantastic Easter weekend. It's great to do it. I was actually really pleased to be back home. It feels like ages since we've been back home. So they were in really good voice, and we had to give them a performance, especially at home. So overall delighted with the 6 points, but there's a lot of work to do, and we'll be focused on that.
Yeah, job by no means done, but given where we were, to see the position that we're in now, it must be really good.
Yeah, really important, but we need to keep pushing. We're not out of the woods, and you've seen as well as me, like week to week, results change. Do you know what I mean? The complexion of how you look, how you're feeling, how you view it. So we just got, as I said from the start, we've got to take control of our own destiny and focus on ourselves. And of course, everyone will look at the league table and see what that means and stuff, and it's only human nature. But we know that if we put performances like this in, we're going to gain more points, and we're going to push well away from the bottom of the league. But that's no easy task. We've got a lot of work to do. So we'll have a bit of a reset in terms of refreshing up, and then we'll get ready to work for Blackpool.
What do you say about the lads, though? I mean, considering the low ebb that was in a few weeks ago, to turn in these 2 performances over the weekend, it says a lot about them, doesn't it?
Yeah, look, I think we can talk tactically and all that sort of stuff, and there's those ideas you have to put into the group. The international break was brilliant for that, but really it's just in these situations, I think, when you've got a group that's quite low on confidence, we're in a bit of a situation where we haven't won many games in recent. I think that confidence, but how you combat that is through the commitment. So the commitment that they've put to training has been exceptional. I said that, and a lot of times you'll see a manager say that for the sake of saying it, but I truly meant it when I said it, because I could see they were working hard, and I know I'm a true believer in putting that commitment on the training ground. You'll take that into games, and the level of commitment it's been all the way through, even in the games that we lost, but I still think the commitment's there, but the levels stepped up in these last 2 games, and that's great proof for the players themselves, proof for our fans, for us as a coaching staff, to know that we've got that under the bonnet, and that if we just keep pushing for that and putting that level on the pitch, we'll always be in a position to take points.
Just finally, word on Will Mannion, obviously come in the last few games, big moment there to save that penalty.
Yeah, fantastic. What a save. Like I said, it's moments, isn't it, that you need to go for you. But I'm a true believer that those things happen because of the level of commitment on the training ground. And I think those things then go for you more often than not. So no, all credit to the players. The players deserve a huge amount of credit for this last 2 games. And since my time of coming there, they've been brilliant. And yeah, but they know as well as me that we have to continue. We're not going to rest on our laurels, even though we've had a really good couple of days. I think the club mentality needs to be we need more, we want more, and I think we've got a group of players that, I'm hopeful that and confident that we'll see that in the remaining games of the season.